Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing BOI visas and conversion into standard B visa. So what are we talking about here? This happens where somebody will be working at a BOI. There'll be usually a bigger concern here in Thailand, and they'll have been doing their B visas and their work permits through the one-stop system, which caters to BOI. But now perhaps, they're moving on from that job. Maybe they're starting up their own company, or they are looking to work at a bit of a smaller company that does not have BOI certification. And they've got to essentially change visas. In a very real sense, visas that operate under the auspices of BOI are almost a different category than just a standard business visa associated with a small to medium-sized operation here in Thailand. And for this reason, there are concerns with, in a sense, you're converting status and you're going from dealing with one office to another. In a very real sense, BOI is sort of on a different parallel track with respect to business immigration here in Thailand. There is a lot of work associated with this. Those who are looking to do this, you should be planning on getting your ducks in a row well in advance. This is not a matter of just a week out, you can go ahead and convert over. No, you have to get a lot of things in order and in line and your ducks in a row to convert out of BOI and into standard B visa. In the past, we would usually see folks, they just leave the country, let their their BOI visa be extinguished, and then they come back in. And to be clear, there's not a specific BOI visa. They're both business visas. They're just handled by different offices. One's the One-Stop Service Center, the other's Standard Immigration Office. And they can be like night and day in the way that they handle things. Their internal protocols are very different, and the Standard Immigration Office has, frankly, they just have a higher caseload. So you're dealing with some other difficulties associated with that. Again, in the past, people would usually leave. They do a visa run, they come back in. That's not overly feasible at the moment, so we have been dealing with a number of these conversions. Best piece of advice is get your ducks in a row, get them in row early and often, and may not be a terrible idea to contact a legal professional, gain some insight and guidance into how best to proceed with converting from one status to the other.